Hello and welcome back to K-Pop Spotlight TV, where we have the final, shocking update on the K-pop trial of the century. The war is over. On October 30th, the Seoul Central District Court delivered its verdict. NewJeans has completely lost their case against Adore. Their contracts are valid, and their escape attempt has failed. But that is not the real story. The real story is why they lost. We have the official court ruling, and it is an absolute bombshell. The court didn't just reject NewJeans' claims, it systematically exposed the entire plot, and one name was at the center of it all. Hee-jin. Today, we are answering the question the entire world has been asking: was Hee-jin the key figure in this year-long battle? The court's answer is a resounding yes. How do we know? Her name was mentioned 104 times in the final ruling. This wasn't NewJeans' battle, it was hers. Let's get right into this. The ruling of October 30th was a crushing defeat for the members. The court rejected all 10 of their claims. Their demands to terminate the contract? Denied. Their claims of broken trust? Denied. Their independent activities? Banned. But as Dispatch Korea reviewed the ruling, they found the one thread connecting everything: Hee-jin. The court's findings paint a picture not of a group of victims, but of a failed plot masterminded by their former CEO. Let's look at the most shocking findings from the court. Bomb number 1, the court confirms the takeover plot was real. This is the one. The court confirmed what Hybe has been saying all along. The judge stated that Hee-jin planned to create public opinion that Hybe had treated NewJeans unfairly, with the intention of separating Adore, including NewJeans, from Hybe. The court also confirmed she sought out investors to acquire Adore. This wasn't a protection plan, it was a hostile takeover plot. And the court said her actions were the reason for Hybe's audit, not the other way around. Bomb number 2, the Hee ignore incident. Was fake? This might be the most shocking part of the entire ruling. You all remember the story that an islet manager told Hee to ignore her? NewJeans used this as proof of harassment. Well, the court completely demolished it. The judge said it appears Hee did not accurately hear or remember the comments. But it gets worse. The court found that the word ignore was first used by Hee-jin and that she reconstructed the situation, as if she had been directly and aggressively attacked. The court is literally suggesting Hee-jin fabricated, or at the very least, fatally distorted, one of their core claims of mistreatment. This is devastating. Bomb number 3, NewJeans' claims were just Hee-jin's ammo. So, what about all the other complaints? The islet copying? The album pushing? The court rejected all of them as grounds for termination. But the judge went even further, stating that NewJeans' entire claim of Adore's breach of obligations was the result of Hee-jin's preliminary work to identify the elements necessary to create negative public opinion and file a lawsuit against Hybe. The court is saying these weren't genuine grievances, they were just ammo Hee-jin was gathering for her war. The ruling even states she didn't care about the album pushing issue, she just used it as a means to publicly attack Hybe. Bomb number 4, the Hee-jin was never in the contract takedown. NewJeans' entire case was built on the idea that Hee-jin is Adore, so firing her was a breach of contract. The court's response? Brutal. The judge stated that nowhere in the exclusive contract stipulates that Hee-jin must perform management duties for NewJeans. This single finding destroyed the entire legal foundation of their case. The court said Hee-jin being CEO was not required, and that firing her did not create a management vacuum, especially since Adore had given NewJeans everything, from expensive dorms to a dedicated app and even a pre-debut appearance in a BTS music video. Bomb number 5, the court's final, savage takedown. The court ended with the most savage point of all, a clear message to NewJeans. The judge basically said, an agency makes a huge investment in an artist when their success is uncertain. You can't just let the artist receive all that support, build a massive fanbase, and then demand to take over the company's personnel and production decisions. And if those unreasonable demands are not accepted, you can't just invalidate the contract. The court ruled that NewJeans has no justifiable grounds to break free. This is the ultimate checkmate. So, was Hee-jin the key figure? The court mentioned her 104 times. She was the plot. She was the reason for the claims. And now, she is the reason NewJeans is trapped. NewJeans has already announced they will immediately appeal, claiming trust is completely broken and it's impossible to return. But Adore just delivered the final power move. They stated, "We have completed preparations for the release of NewJeans' full-length album and are awaiting their return." Adore is now telling the fans, the album is ready. We're not the problem. They are. NewJeans is now in K-pop purgatory. What do you think they should do? Should they give up and go back, or fight this impossible appeal? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown insightful, smash the like button and subscribe to K-pop Spotlight TV for more breaking news and industry analysis. Thanks for watching.